Hello, Facebook world. Today was a wonderful day. I didn't want to miss doing this live. And since we started in my group, the Unmentionable Society, talking about love and unconditional love, and I was just watching some short clips from John Wineland on Instagram, and he's a men's meditation teacher. I wanted to speak to the idea of getting honest with yourself, right? There's a woman who follows me, and she was going to hire me, and in this moment she can't. And I was thinking about, okay, how can this lesson be turned into an opportunity to utilize as a tool for women, for men, having the idea of wanting to be loved. Of course, I was on my scooter headed to a silver shop with a friend of mine after the recovery barbecue. And the idea popped into my head as I was like behind a big truck and following her, and just when we get honest with ourselves about the kind of love we give us and how we want to show up and how we want to be, when we get honest about it, it changes so much. It changes not only how we treat ourselves, but how are we showing up? How are we treating other people? Are we attracting people into our life that don't serve us? And I find it highly interesting that we desire this love, we desire to be wanted, we desire to have these men and or women in our lives to fulfill something within us. And I know, as much as many of you who follow me know, like, you can't take the outside things to fill an inside void. You have to do the inner work. And this month we're talking about love, unconditional and conditional, in the Unmentionable Society. And it's funny because the Kundalini guy who brought Kundalini to the West, Yogi Bhajan, he says that there is no such thing as anything other than unconditional love. And we express love, but we have been trained to withdraw it at times in our life when we're not getting what we want. And so I want to invite you to explore the idea of conditional and unconditional love. The love you desire to get from a partner. And how are you treating yourself that way? Or how are you not treating yourself that way? Are you loving yourself exactly as your partner that you desire will love you? Are you noticing that when partners come into your life, that they're meeting you where you're at? They're meeting you on that level of love. And if you can't love yourself, how available is that person in your life that you've attracted? And you could be married, you could be in a relationship, and then the question is, at that point, is your partner responding and meeting you at the level of love that you're giving yourself? And granted, we all want to give more love, but if we can't receive it from ourselves, we can't receive it from our partner, so our partner can't meet us on a deeper level. So I want to ask you, is your partner meeting you where you're at with how you love yourself? Are you loving yourself the way you want your partner to? Are you embracing yourself? Are you pleasuring yourself? Are you indulging in things that involve all 5 of your senses? Are you creating a space for you to have an experience of unconditional love for yourself? So important. So important. I know I'm doing this really early for you guys in the West, so I just want to keep it short and sweet. If you're on the East Coast, of the US, I'm exactly 12 hours ahead. So anywhere between 12 to 15 hours ahead. It's getting, we're doing sunset. It's been a full day already. It's been a full day already. You know, we so much, and Tara, you missed a good portion of it, but you're the only one on here right now, I think. The topic today is just getting honest about how you love yourself. And is your partner meeting you with that love? Or if you don't have a partner, how can you call in that love? Are you showing up loving yourself implicitly, unconditionally, every single part of you? Especially as a woman, I know for me, in my experience, I want my partner to love me wholeheartedly, like I couldn't do a wrong thing in the world, because he just adores me and loves me exactly as I am and finds me funny and quirky and beautiful. So for me, the question is how can I love all of those things about me, even the ones that I may not necessarily love right now? How can I love those things about me on a deeper level? Unconditionally. And if that's what we want, and that's where we want our partner to meet us, we have to show up that way. And if we don't, our partner can't. If we can't receive, our partner's not going to show up that way. So again, are you loving yourself the way you desire to be loved? So good. I'm going to keep it short. So with that being said, if you're watching the replay, #replay. If you want to comment, participate, express an opinion, if you have a question, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Tag a friend, add a friend to the group. Let's do this. I love you all. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.